So first you live and you work here, but you have plane tickets from to the Bahamas. Why?
This crucial information is damning evidence against the captain and his first mate.
This is not looking good.
It's early morning, and Agent Dan and his team are just starting their shift. On board are Alex and Rob.
I expect a lot of outbound traffic and see what we see and stop a few boats and maybe even get some inbound traffic, trying to mix in with the fishermen.
And it's not long before they receive a call from air support about a boat smuggling people just 10 miles out.
So we have a target again from Liberty. Would you be able to do with us?
10-4, copy.
They are looking for a 25-foot sports fishing boat traveling at 10 knots, coming inbound from Bimini in the Bahamas.
10-4, keep eyes on them. We'll head that way. You guys good?
Yeah.
Vessel Commander Dan heads their way at top speed. During air support's patrol of international waters, they saw two men scurry below the deck of the boat, trying to hide them from their view.
Lights on, windshield down. I think I see two people.
I see two on board.
Hey, go ahead, Captain, U.S. Vessel. Where you guys coming from? Where are you coming from?
Over here. See what you let on board, we'll tell you too.
The men claim to be just out fishing, but agents have heard this excuse before from people smugglers.
4 people on board. Slowly come out.
Hey, be aware, be aware. Kind of weird to have 2 people up forward in a cabin on a boat this size when it's so hot. So it could be a migrant venture. I'm not sure. We'll figure it out.
There we go. Sir, can you move that fishing pole over to the other side for me, please?
So we know for a fact they came from Bimini to our aircraft telling us. And the first question they asked, where are you coming from? Just fishing. And then finally they said they came from Bimini, so they were very reluctant.
Agent Alex makes sure that the men are unarmed.
Okay, do me a favor. Hey, you gotta lift up your shirt real quick.
They decide to board the vessel, but act with extreme caution.
Have a seat, guys. We're going to be coming over to talk to you, okay? We got it, sir. Just stand by. What's your guys' nationality? Where are you guys from? How about you, sir? Okay. You have your IDs on you? Where are the IDs? Everything's inside?
I'll go get them.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with you, and let me see the IDs, okay?
Alex escorts one of the men below deck to retrieve their IDs, while Rob questions the others.
What do you guys do for work?
Captain, I have the company.
Charter company, okay.
That's your boat?
Yes, sir.
When did you guys come to the country?
Came about 25 years ago, sir.
You came in 25 years ago. How about you, sir?
3 years ago.
3 years ago? You, sir?
Like 3 years ago.
3 years ago. And what is your status now? Did you apply for asylum?
Yes, yes.
Asylum?
Yes.
Okay.
Despite all 4 men claiming that they are here legally, intel has just come in that tells a different story.
For sure right now, he said 2 are undocumented and not supposed to be in the United States.
Go ahead and stand up for me. Turn around.
ID checks reveal that 2 of the men have U.S. residency, but the other 2 who are hiding below deck appear to have no legal right to be in the U.S.
Go ahead and have a seat for me.
All 4 men are secured until agents determine if they are lying. If this is a smuggling venture, they could be looking at 5 years in jail.
You guys took a chance leaving the country without having immigration status, leaving the country and coming back in. Why?
2 undocumented migrants have been caught on board a boat coming into the U.S.
You said you left this morning with these 2?
Yes.
They're claiming that they live in Miami but the agents believe they're being smuggled in. If that's what's going on, the owners of the boat face serious charges.
But you guys come into the country illegally, and then you go back into the Bahamas to come here by boat.
The captain is claiming he is taking them on a day trip fishing charter, and that he had no idea they are undocumented migrants.
My question is, why?
We just go to people and we just coming back. I don't know, like, I'm really so shocked right now.
Rob suspects he's being lied to, and that the captain is knowingly smuggling the men into the U.S.
Whose bag is this one?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna look through your bag, sir. Is there anything in here I should be concerned about? Nothing.
He suspects the 2 undocumented migrants were picked up while the boat was in the Bahamas, and that this is a planned smuggling operation.
What is this?
What?
What is this? Who is and why do you guys have a travel itinerary for May 12th, 2024? What is this?
A bag search reveals that the 2 men who claim to have been living in the U.S. for several years, in fact, arrived into the Bahamas by plane 2 days ago.
So first you live and you work here, but you have plane tickets from to the Bahamas. Why?
This crucial information is damning evidence against the captain and his first mate.
This is not looking good.
Okay.
I have paperwork for flight information.
You get that paper.
Yeah, I get it. I can play this game like this all day long.
You try to say to us for the people.
I have their
Illegal people here.
paperwork. These 2 are.
But we didn't know that.
Despite their continued denials, the agents are not convinced.
10-4. Bye.
And some additional information has just come back about the captain of the boat.
One of the guys has a history of organizing migrant smuggling.
That confirms their suspicions.
As soon as I saw those 2 guys come out from down below in a 24, 20, maybe 25-foot vessel, when it's 90 degrees outside and there's no AC on that boat, I pretty much knew, based on my knowledge and experience, it was a smuggling load.
We are not bad people. We're
Understood.
not doing it for the weapon, we're not doing it for the smuggling and for the truck, and for the people or anything.
The captain and his first mate could be looking at 5 years in jail if convicted of conspiring to smuggle migrants into the U.S.
So the only way I'm getting it to turn is when I slow it down, it comes to port. When I give it gas, it goes to starboard.
Agents are now in control of the smuggler's vessel, but one of the engines is out.
A lot of times these boats are not in the best of working shape, I guess you would say.
They are en route to meet up with the Coast Guard to offload the migrants and smugglers.
Right now we're only do them not even 10 knots, and we still have about 9 miles to go.
To make matters worse,
You okay? Talk to me, bro. Talk to me, bro. You all right?
the first mate, who is a U.S. citizen and is currently detained, is diabetic, and his blood sugar is falling dangerously low.
Talk to me, bro. He needs water. This guy needs water.
Can you help him, please?
Yes, we are doing that. We're working on it. Nothing you say or do is going to expedite anything that's happening with him.
At this speed, the journey to meet up with the Coast Guard could take hours, time that the sick man does not have.
Does he have his medication with him?
No, he does not. Yeah, I don't want around with this anymore.
The decision is made to call for help.
We have one male subject falling out, slumping over, needs some medical attention.
With the diabetic man's condition deteriorating quickly,
What do you need? Tell me. Talk to me. Are you all right?
2 more customs boats from Miami answered their distress call.
Feel that cold water going down or no? Good.
All right, go alongside.
The diabetic man's blood sugar is dangerously low.
We're almost there. It's okay? Almost there. We're getting closer.
The additional boats have trained paramedics on board to administer care to the sick man.
They have 2 EMTs on that boat. It made more sense to get advanced life-saving treatment to him.
This one right here. He's rolling out. His head's bobbing. He's lethargic.
Plan to transfer the man onto one of the boats with the EMTs.
We're going to bring you over. There's an EMT here, okay?
They're concerned he could go into diabetic shock.
You ready? Let's get you on another boat. Ready? So let's do it, man. I need you to give me 5 minutes of strength, not even. 5 minutes of strength. You see that big guy over there? That's who you're gonna go to, okay?
Every second counts.
Good? Ready? Got him?
Thank you, sir.
Now under medical supervision, the customs boat will be able to get the man to dry land in just a few minutes.
You're gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be okay.
He'll receive the care he needs and then be transferred to a detention center where he will be charged.
Yeah, hey, they're gonna arrest him, so make sure somebody goes. He's gonna be arrested at the hospital. Oh, yeah. All right, cool. All right, bye.
Just because he is sick doesn't mean he is out of trouble.
Suspected smuggler, we need to make sure we send one of our agents to escort to the hospital so he doesn't try to run off.
Agents continue towards their rendezvous with the Coast Guard boat, which is making its way from Miami.
Sit over there, I'm gonna grab some water for him.
30 minutes later, they arrive.
I think they're gonna make their approach over here and they'll come alongside and disembark from this vessel and go on to their vessel.
I have no steering, okay?
Ready? Yeah. Gonna go to him. 3 points. 1, 2. There you go. 3.
The 3 men remaining, 1 suspected smuggler and 2 undocumented migrants, are placed into the Coast Guard's custody.
Once you step, grab the hand. That's 1, 2. There you go.
The 2 undocumented men will have their biometric data taken before being interviewed by Homeland Security Investigations.
We're all set.
The suspected smugglers could both be looking at jail time for their part in this operation. Dan and his team now have to get the stricken vessel back to the dock.
We're just gonna tow the boat back into the office. Make sure you go underneath that rail. We'll inventory the vessel, seize the vessel, and we'll finish up our paperwork. That's about it.
Eyes going tight. Eyes tight.
The Florida Keys. A hotspot for tourists, but also a smuggler's paradise given its remote location. Two weeks ago, authorities investigated a suspected smuggling boat, but when no drugs were found on board, it led agents to believe they were dumped at sea. And in the weeks following, narcotics packages have continued to wash up. Border Patrol agents are roaming the shorelines warning the public.
How y'all doing? Okay. Right now we've been getting a lot of what's called wash-ups. So packages washing ashore, a lot of it's any sort of narcotics. So we're just bringing attention to the public, let them know if they see anything, and make sure to call the local authorities.
Pass the word.
Yes, absolutely.
Alrighty.
Thank you, ma'am.
They're spreading the word at beaches and marinas up and down the length of the Keys.
Just bringing attention to folks if they find anything, just to call it in and try to avoid me. Touch with your hands because you know what residue's on there. It could be something simple as marijuana, but God knows what else it could be. Like I said, if you see any wash-ups, give us a call and we'll get it off your hands for you.
Stay safe.
Thank you.
In the past, agents have found wash-ups that contain fentanyl, a powerful synthetic opioid that could be fatal if ingested.
Over the past few weeks, it's been at least marijuana, cocaine. There's been 1 to 2 per week. It's been a pretty steady flow, ranging anywhere from, 1 brick of it to 50 plus bricks of it.
Due to the vast size of their area, the patrol agents need to engage with the community to be their eyes and ears.
Okay, yeah, right now we've been having a lot of maybe wash-ups, narcotics going on, so we're just coming around, checking out the areas. So.
Cocaine and the...
Yeah, absolutely, yes, yeah, so we've got a lot of that going on. See anything, don't be afraid to call the station.
Well, we appreciate law enforcement.
Alrighty,
well, thank you. Have a good day, sir. Drive safe.
Okay, Tom.
There you go. We do have a drug problem here in America, so any little bit we can get off the streets and avoiding that danger that comes with those drugs. It's not just the drug in itself, but also the underground market, the drug market.
With multiple packages floating around offshore, it's only a matter of time before more wash up.
Members of the public are a huge help to us, help us do our job, and we really appreciate when they communicate to us. It helps get that stuff in the wrong hands.
Their hard work of warning the public about the dangers of wash-ups is already paying off.
I just heard a call over the radio that there's a suspicious package. My guess it's probably another wash-up that just occurred.
Agent Nick is en route to a private residence in the Southern Keys after a concerned citizen found a suspicious package that had washed up on their property.
We'll go see what they got going on.
The homeowner called the authorities, and local PD is already on the scene.
I'm gonna show you where it's at.
Okay. We have another package washed ashore over here. Most likely narcotics, as we've been seeing this past week. So we'll go check it out and see what it is. All right. Let's watch your step.
Nick is on a private beach and is directed toward the package by the police officer.
Oh, it's right there. It's right there. Just in how it's packaged itself, it doesn't feel like any cocaine. We'll take a closer look at it, but I have really no indicators right now of what it could be. But we'll take possession of this and we'll bring it back and see what we got.
Over the past weeks, the surging tides have brought in bundles of narcotics that were likely dumped overboard from a drug boat. Nick believes this one package could be from the same boat and is just the tip of the iceberg.
I'm starting to lose track of how many wash-ups we're getting, but I think for just this week alone, that's number 4, and it's either 5 or 6 in the past 2 weeks. So we're definitely seeing an increase more than we have been seeing in the past months.
Before Nick has the chance to get the package back to the station and test it.
Okay, 10-4 then. I'll see you there.
All right, see you in a bit.
Yeah.
All right.
Yet another call comes in.
We just received a call from Monroe County, one of the deputies over there. They're asking for Border Patrol assistance. So, with all these wash-ups happening, it could be another wash-up. So we're headed that way right now, and we're going to go see what the call is about. It's going to be roughly about 30 miles, so from the first package to the second. So within pretty close proximity to each other.
Border Patrol is responsible for policing any international border in the U.S., including the beaches. Because these drugs are washing up on the beach and coming from international waters, they fall under federal jurisdiction.
Here we are.
Agent Nick is going to meet a local police officer who will hand off the drugs.
Where'd you find this?
It was one of the owner's property. They have a beach right behind the house. So it's a concerned citizen, just call MCSO. They saw the package. The owner, he's got pictures of where it washed up.
Gotcha.
So we'll get that, and then I'll transfer you the calls and everything.
Awesome, appreciate it. Thank you.
He immediately notices the likeness to the first package.
Yeah, it's very similar, just even the texture, wrapping, and from what I can see on the inside, looks like it's going to be marijuana, and we'll test it just to be sure.
He believes these two wash-ups could be linked.
It could have been multiple bundles contained within that shipment that just happened to get separated from each other because, we're seeing these wash-ups at multiple locations, similar size, shape. So from that one shipment, I'm thinking it's going to be multiple bundles they were attempting to deliver.
Border Patrol seizes a huge variety of narcotics in the Keys every year, and these packages could be anything.
It's been a kind of a busy weeks, right?
Yeah.
At least 2 weeks.
Fourth
busy
fourth this week.
For wash-ups.
Nick's colleague Rafa assists him in testing the bundles.
You want to do this stuff, Rafa?
Sure.
Rafa's going to test it right now, and we'll see what it specifically is.
Rafa conducts the test, taking all the necessary precautions.
I like to be careful because of never know, it could be fentanyl. That's a lot of wrapping right here, and it doesn't have a label. Usually, these cocaine bricks are marked, doesn't look like cocaine. Got a test kit right here, so you can measurable sample. The test kit has 3 different glass ampules with chemical, and you break the vials to expose them, and then you wait for a chemical reaction. Turning red. So yeah, high contents for THC.
The package is tested positive for THC, the active chemical compound in marijuana.
So this package has a high content of THC, which is what's commonly used in marijuana or hash.
Nick tests the second package.
As we can see here, green leafy substance, definitely consistent with the contents of marijuana, as you can see.
This package is also positive for THC.
We're always thankful to the public and help get whatever is washing up off their hands. Even though this is marijuana, it could be something else. That could be even just to the touching it. It could have some residue on it that can be pretty harmful.
The combined weight of both packages is 3.3 pounds, and in 2023 alone, Border Patrol seized nearly 26,000 pounds of narcotics in Florida.